Hey, what's up, everybody? How's everybody doing today, night, morning, or evening? This is another YouTube recording and another Twitch recording I'll be doing for just a quick, probably like a couple of minutes. So my Twitch address is twitch.tv/T.A.Z, and you can search me on Twitter at T.A.Z81. And just a quick update for the Gears of War 4. I've did a prior video of what NGs are supposed to do and what the other people are not supposed to do. So I'm just gonna actually go into the game itself and actually pinpoint out everything to give you guys an idea of what the responsibility is for an NG and why most NGs get tired of other people of building stuff, and we're trying to explain to you guys what not to do and why we do it for a reason. So I'll let you guys know right here. So this is the NG. For the engineering costs, the barrier costs, it is your cost of the build barrier, the fabricator, is reduced by the base on the level of the skills, and it gives us a discounted price, so it won't be using so much energy on that. The next one on the barrier health, it gives you health on it when we buy the build. Any barriers you build at the fabricator increases the health based on the level of this skill. And then on another, and it just basically goes on and on and on. And when we go into like actually, I'm gonna just go ahead and go down the list. So the discount on the decoy, the health on the decoy, the repair boost, which is the efficiency on the repair, the sentry capacity, which gives you more ammo when we build stuff, discount when we buy the sentry guns, the speed when we actually buy it for the speed when we spec into that. Also, we have the turret costs, which gives us turret on discount on turrets, and then the health when we build them on the health on the turrets also. And then when we buy the weapons lockers, these are the main perks for an NG. When we say not to build stuff, please do not build stuff, because we're trying to save and we're trying to buff up the stuff that we buy, because when we automatically buy the stuff, we buff up everything, and we also get discounted on the energy. Sorry about that. So we won't be wasting a lot more energy, which you can save up for later on down the road when we get into those harder contents of like the insane stuff like that. So when we tell you guys not to build stuff, please don't build stuff, because this is the reason. This is the reason why we tell you not to build stuff. So when we do that, make sure you do not do that. Another incident that I came across, a scout was basically saying don't pick up the monies. The reason why we say don't pick up the money, when the scouts say don't pick the money up, is because of the deposit bonus. The deposit bonus is when you deposit power into the fabricator, the bonus power is added. The bonus power increased based on the level of the skill. So for example, you got 10% bonus. When they say don't pick it up, let the scout pick up all the energies, is because the bonus that they got, or whatever level that they have, it boosts it up. It gives them 20, like say I have 10%, it gives me 10% more energy on top of what I already have. So when you guys hear scouts say leave the energy alone, let the scout do it, let them pick it up, let them, because they're saying it for a reason. Same thing with the engineer, they're saying it for a reason. Also, for the heavy, I've ran into that myself, across a lot of people myself. When you're on the turret, please let the heavies get on the turret, because of the turret capacity ammo that they buff up, and also the turret damage that they buff up on there. So when you get in those boss fights, they basically tear them up, along with the heavy weapon damage that they already have, which stacks. So when they tell you not to, when they tell you to move off the turrets, they're telling you that for a reason, because of the buffs it gives. So when you run in across from a scout telling you about the energies, don't pick the energy up, let the scout do it. When the heavy gets that to you about the turrets, this is why. And then especially when we come around a lot of people, even higher levels, that probably just ran through this stuff and not actually sit there and take the time to look at everybody's perks and what everybody's class and what everybody's job is supposed to do. This is why a lot of engineers get upset when other people snatch up stuff and build stuff when they're telling them not to. We do appreciate it. We do very, very appreciate it. But let the engineers do their job. Let the engineers do the building and repairing, because this is why, because of the perks that it gives on each stuff that they pull out and build. So on that note, for all the noobs out there, do your research. Make sure you go over every class so you know what class does what, and that way you won't come across a lot of engineers, and a lot of engineers won't be getting frustrated and leaving and stuff like that. And most of the and I came across a lot of engineers that really don't build stuff. That's your guys' job, is to build stuff. So make sure you do your job. Make sure you look at all your specs and everything else and stuff like that. And also, like I said, there's the build cost for other classes, but again, let the NG deal with the building, because that's what they need to do to save up the energy, to build, reduce the building costs, buff up the turrets, buff up anything that they build. It will let them deal with that. We, like I said, we appreciate everything, but let them do their job. You do your class, your build, your class that you're supposed to be doing, and stuff like that. So I'll catch you guys later, and that's just an update to give you guys an update so you can actually see it instead of me hearing it from my previous video. So I'll catch you guys later. Peace.